when you hula hooping, it's working your whole body. Hey everybody, it's your girl Frugal Mama, and we back with another episode of Hula Hoop Chronicles. This my girl Yolanda and Kim Possible. Okay, so we just doing like a quick 10-15 minute hula hooping. Because when you hula hooping, it's working your whole body. So that's all you need. Okay, and if you want bands, we're gonna put the description box for the bands on Amazon in the description box. You can't beat this. 5 bands for $10. You ain't gonna beat that. All right. So anyway, y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it. Who got the time?
I'll do it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the topic for today is, what would you do if your neighbor didn't really speak to you, but speaks to your significant other?
Is it a male or a female neighbor?
The opposite sex. So we all ladies, so it would be a lady not barely talking to you, but talk to your man, your husband. Y'all got husbands. I don't have no man.
Your man, your boyfriend, your husband.
Yeah.
And look, my company, if you look, my boo thing, whatever it might be, look,
Right.
don't do too much extra speaking. Okay?
Oh wow.
Don't do too much extra speaking. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's respect. You supposed to speak to the female, the same whoever is the same sex as you.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
I agree. I totally agree. And sometimes because this definitely has happened to me a couple of times, I gotta make sure it's not in my mind. Give you the benefit of the doubt. And then once I pick up on that, you just say hi and keep walking when you see me. But when you see my man, you're like, oh, how you doing today? And want to talk about his day or her day and have extra conversation. Yeah, I have a problem with that. But I will check my man and say, hey, you know what? Homegirl next door, she loves you. She barely speaks to me. So I put the ball in his court to see if he will, kind of resolve the issue.
Mm.
And if that don't work, I'll kind of be distant or, with her. I probably would never say nothing unless it was something blatant that she was doing, because you don't want to seem insecure, and the devil is busy. So you got to really be careful. Make sure you're not jumping to conclusions. But sometimes things do need to be addressed. So I guess it depends on the extent of the chatter she's doing with my man.
I like that.
You would never address her, but you would address your husband about the issue for him to resolve it. How would he resolve it? What could he possibly say?
Well, he need to cut her short. Say how I keep it pushing, and act like
so no cackling, no kiki and carrying on.
Exactly. And I didn't say never. I would approach her if she got out of hand, But for the most part, I wouldn't. If it's just casual, but I will make him address it. You need to, she's disrespecting me, and she only talks to you, and she don't have nothing to say to me. So I think you need to kind of watch that, and then take it from there. And hopefully things improve, because I do have a plan B. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so let me ask you this. One more question on that, Yolanda. Okay, so what if you see, what if they, it goes a little bit further and it get a little, get a little rubby, or she bring him, he gets sick and she bring him a casserole, but she ain't never brought you nothing.
What are you bringing? Why would she be bringing the casserole? Yolanda ain't died.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, I probably would accept it and throw it immediately in the trash, because I don't want to play that. But I think it's probably time for us to have a discussion. I'll probably be passive aggressive, because I really try to play things down unless, it was to the point where it was obvious. So I probably would accept it and everything. And you know what always worked? I'm gonna share this with you. Be
Give me some
expressive to her maid and only speak to her. How about that?
Okay, wait a minute. Tell me again.
That's funny, but yeah.
What'd you say again, Yolanda?
Hi.
What'd you say again?
I said be nice to her man. You know, like, hey, Gary, how you doing today? You know, and talk about the weather. When she come out, hi, and walk off. You know, give her a taste of her own medicine. Because, yeah, sometimes that works. Not flirt, but just, you know, give you a little bit of your own medicine type of thing.
Well, casserole. Unless we got death in the family, I'm not sure why you would be bringing a casserole across the street, next door, across the sidewalk, in my driveway, any of that. Especially if you don't speak. If you don't speak to me, why would you, I mean, who are you bringing it for? I mean, because that casserole would have to come with some directions and explanations.
Well, they talk.
Why? I don't know if I could be as nice as Yolanda. Like, oh, thank you so much, and throw it in trash. I'm gonna stop at the door. Hi. Oh, you probably got the wrong address because we didn't order a casserole.
Wait a minute. No, she done brought it. She done brought it to him, and he done set it up here. Oh, look what.
No. He need to go back across the street with his casserole. You know how when your kids still at the store, you take them back and make them give it back. Yeah, go back across the street with that casserole, and let her know you appreciate it. We appreciate it. However, it's unwarranted.
But if it were just talking, you know, she talked to him more. The original, she talked to him more. You wouldn't have no problem with that. And she barely speak to you.
Probably not, because I probably barely speak too. So, I mean, like Yolanda said, she made a good point. In order for her to continue a conversation has to be had. It takes two. So if he's over there talking to her and the conversation is good and he's entertaining her, she ain't doing nothing wrong. He is.
Yeah, because you know you got a little limit. You know, a couple of minutes.
She's still a woman. She ain't doing nothing wrong. She's doing what women do. My problem, like she said, wouldn't be with the lady. It would be with him because you out here cackling and carrying on. You ain't said hi to me.
That's very true. I like the tech that you both presented. Because, you know, I'm so non-confrontational because I know that when I get upset, there's no turning back. So I try not to even get there, keep it positive, keep it moving. But like I said, I've only lived with one man. That was my fiance. And now we ain't having none of that. You better check it. Check it.
But you're so non-confrontational.
Because that's it.
You're so non-confrontational. Would you say anything to him, or you just gonna let it slide until it becomes a problem? You can't deal with it no more.
See, that's me. That's me. I'm gonna let it build. I'm gonna see. Okay, is he gonna keep on entertaining this?
But it's not like a kid. A kid gonna keep doing it if they don't get in trouble. If ain't nothing wrong. If nothing is presented as being wrong, why would he stop?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but see, that's my problem. I just let stuff build up, then I go off. Like you were supposed to know. Like my friend said that's just like what you said. You can't get mad at your kids about stuff that they don't know that they supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? So but look, you're a grown man. You might be the wrong man if you don't know that that's not appropriate for you to do. Sit up and entertain conversation.
But it's innocent conversation. It's innocent conversation. They're not talking about what's on porn. I mean, they talking about the weather. They talking about the yard. They talking about nothing
or anything. It's not about what they're talking about.
That only take a couple of minutes. Okay, so let's say they say, oh, I'm going out to the sports bar with Mary Lou from across the street. With your answer change? I mean, like, is that okay?
For your man to go
See,
out?
I don't know because, like,
yeah.
I guess I don't know. I guess I would be the wrong person to ask because my neighbor across the street, it was Father's Day. And I was like, what do I buy? We going back and forth. This is me and my neighbor. He has a wife. I'm friends with his wife. He was like, well, does he have a knife? I was like, yeah. He's like, no, another kind of knife. I was like, I don't know, let's go look at it. He was like, okay, we'll go. He took me to the knife place to pick out a knife, told me what was good. I mean, so when I say innocent conversation, it's just innocent conversation.
But your kid is friends with his wife.
She didn't go. I didn't contact her directly. I just contacted him.
What about you, Yolanda?
Well, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to go nowhere because I wouldn't want my man to jump in the car with a woman. So I don't do anything I wouldn't want him doing. So I would be totally against that.
See, just a different perspective. It was his suggestion. We was talking about going to get a grill. We was talking about getting a knife. He was like, well, we can go look at this place. We can look at that place. Yeah, y'all friends. Y'all been probably across the street from each other for years.
Yeah.
When he cook, he'll bring dinner over. If I cook, I'll take dinner over. I mean, she cooks. I mean, it doesn't have to be man or woman.
Right. That's a big difference. And see, my neighbors will come down. They come down as couples. You know what I'm saying? Like they do the couple thing. Well, I don't have, but most of my neighbors. Spouses done. So we want to know from you all, what would you do if your neighbor, this is so great, if your neighbors didn't speak to you very much, but want to carry on a conversation with your significant other? Is it okay? Is it not okay?
Yeah.
I sure want to know what the people got to say, because I think at this time in my life, because I haven't been in a relationship in so long, and definitely not having lived with nobody, I hope that I would take that approach where I was, have a conversation with them instead of letting it build up, because that's been my problem a lot of times, internalizing stuff. It's eating me up. It ain't bothering nobody else because they don't even know that it's bothering me. But it's tearing me up on the inside. But I always try to keep the peace. But that line come out.
I know what you mean.
The lion. What are you a Leo?
You already know. We don't look unless you mess with us. We ain't gonna mess with you. But I'll tell you, when that attack comes,
that is not true. That is not true.
What's not true?
You saying the lions don't? I guess the actual lions don't mess with you unless you mess with them. But the zodiac sign Leo, yeah, you ain't got to do much.
That must be the August Leos.
Oh, it's a difference.
Gotta be, because we cool laid back. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we cool laid back.
What's your zodiac
sign? That's on the 28th. She stay turned up. She always ready for the.
Yeah. Yolanda, what's your zodiac sign? Are you a Capricorn or a Pisces?
Aquarius. Aquarius. Very laid
water
back.
sign.
The water signs are the best signs.
Yep. Don't take no mess.
Virgo?
Huh?
I'm a Virgo.
What are you, Virgo?
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo. Philip a Virgo. Justice a Virgo.
I don't know how y'all made it.
I think most Virgos ain't gonna cause no problems. But for me, I'm not gonna cause none, but I'm not gonna let you cause none. I don't know. Right. I can't speak for all the other Virgos.
But see, the Aquarius are usually peacemakers. They usually, feel the energy of everybody and kind of matches it. That's what I've come to know about Aquarius.
Yeah, I feel like kind of being like that.
I'm not in your face, extroverted. I sit back. I gotta kind of feel you out before I talk a lot to you. And I'm a leader and a follower. Let other people lead, but you're not gonna lead me all the damn time. I can give my input and all of that.
She said, I'll let you lead a little, but it needs to be my turn too.
Okay. You know what I like about Yolanda? She's very thoughtful. Like she gonna have a calculated step. Yeah, you too. I just react, and I'll deal with the consequences later.
Yeah, when I was young, I used to be like that. And got, you know, a lot of pain and regret from doing that. So, you know, when you get older, you kind of slow down and
life lessons teach you otherwise.
Yeah. Tashira, you mentioned about letting things fester. That's one thing I noticed with me getting older. I address things a lot quicker, and you have less stress like that. You know, let people know, you know, hey, you offended me. I don't like that. You know, I wish you wouldn't do that. You know,
and then she started doing this. You already know. Go down.
Going down.
You gotta let people know.
And I was listening to this lady on YouTube. One of my her name is Inspirational by Marie, and she was saying, what if you address something with somebody and they're unbothered? Because you may be thinking, like you say, oh, when you said XYZ, it made me feel like da da da, and they were like, what? You shouldn't be like, why? I didn't. Instead of saying, you know, I apologize, I didn't mean to, whatever.
See, for me, I think that whole I apologize, the apology thing is taken so lightly, it's used so generally. It's oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? Like, I don't want you to. If you don't apologize, I used to always see little kids getting in trouble. Go say you're sorry for what? They not. Like, that was very intentional. Why are you making somebody say they're sorry for something they're not? They grow up thinking that. You can just say, I'm sorry, and it'll fix it.
True.
So
they say that's true. So what would be the reaction that you would?
I mean, so I you know what? I'll be the wrong person to talk to, because I'm quick to, if I'm offended and I just know how you are, it's easy for me just to turn my back and just cut it off. Without all the explanation, I'm not gonna give you a chance to tell me, oh, I don't know why you feel like that. That's your fault, and you're not. No, because I feel like most of the times, you know, we grown individuals. I mean, every now and then, people do things, but for the most part, they know what they're doing, and it's intentional. Yeah, they feel like they can handle you like that, and they do, until they can't.
I guess because I'm so I do things because I'm so just do. I don't be thinking like that all the time. So I may make a mistake and I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying?
But for me, if somebody came to me and say, hey, Kim, when you said X, Y, and Z, it made me feel whatever. And if that wasn't my intention, that's my first thing to say, hey, I didn't even make you feel like that. What I meant is A, B,
right.
Right.
I'm not going to say, oh, I'm sorry if you feel like that, because in reality, that's not an apology.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a fake apology. I'm sorry if you felt. No, you should be sorry for if you know.
Because what they're telling you is you're in control of your own emotions. So if you feel like that, that's on you. I don't have to do with it.
Yeah. I agree.
How much time we have left, Kim?
Y'all got 1 minute.
Y'all.
Yeah, I don't know if I can last another minute. I've got to tinkle. This old girl in this bladder, it ain't what it used to be.
Look how far your foot moved down. You getting them thighs. That's how you get them thighs. What is it called? Hips. Your hips.
I just think that if you don't have no hips, if you was born without no hips, you just don't grow hips.
I don't know. I think them squats along to have us doing on Tuesday, Thursday gonna help me out. You know what I'm saying? Look at my booty. Booty everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, those squats help the hips. They do.
You gotta have some hips to help hips. I don't have any.
Yeah, you do. Gotta have some.
Yeah.
I'm thinking some of this fat may roll down to my hips and my butt.
Oh, you gonna create some hips.
Y'all gonna make me some hips.
Oh, okay.
If the fat can come to my stomach, it can go somewhere else in my body.
Yeah, it loves going to the stomach.
Thank you. Golly.
That's true.
And I think it's more for women too, because we're going to naturally have that hormone for childbirth and stuff. Tell me, doggone hormone.
It ain't fun being a woman when you get old, huh?
It ain't fun as soon as your cycle starts.
Oh,
I used to love I love my cycle, but I loved it more before I turned 35.
What did you love about it though?
Yeah.
I don't know, it just made me feel like a woman.
What?
It made me feel like I'm normal, like it's coming, everything working, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like
Easy breezy, ain't no babies, Might have been wild.
Hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I would need a cycle to make me feel like a woman or validate or any of that. That's probably why you're so angry at the people next door when they don't speak. Well, you know what? Time is up, ladies.
That was a quick 15. Well, we did 20. One time we ain't even killing with the clock again.
Yeah,
it was a long.
We did over 15 minutes. We did 18 minutes.
Yeah, that was good though. I felt that. I've got my little sweat up now. I'm gonna take me a good shower. Yes. And okay, so any closing remarks, ladies?
I always have an understanding before you approach the lady across the street.
Exactly.
everything ain't what it looked like, and don't assume.
Yep. Take the high road is my opinion. Take the high road. Give it the benefit of the doubt, and if it continues, as far as the woman talking to your man and barely speaking to you, talk to your man about it.
Yeah, that definitely needs to be that step. Like, honey, what's this about? Well, okay. But if this ever happened to me, don't be surprised if I be like, wait a minute, y'all.
No. What's gonna happen is you gonna tell him, hey, when you talk to a lady across the street and she don't speak to me, it makes me feel. And he gonna be like, oh, that's your problem. I mean, they had nothing to do with us. We just had an innocent conversation. How was your day?
And then I'm gonna call you and say, hey, I'm cash app you at least 500, because when I go to the jailhouse, when they come pick me up, I'm gonna need some calling me a bail bug, because what you not gonna do is sit up.
He's not gonna say that. He's gonna say, I'm so sorry to share with you feel that way. So when I see the woman in the future, I'm just gonna speak and keep it pushing.
That's right. Because probably we would have established this type of what does a relationship look like to you, and some scenarios.
Expectations, right?
Set it up at the beginning, so because somebody can't fail you if they never know your expectations.
You're right.
Exactly.
All right, we want to hear from you all. What
you save your $500 and you just give Yolanda $100. She'll tell you what to do.
I know, right?
You ain't got to go to jail, and she got her coin.
Exactly.
There we go. All right. Okay, so remember, if you need the answer, the information will be in the description box. And anything else, Kim?
It's wind down Wednesday. It's time to go.
That's right. All right then. Bye, y'all.
All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.